Right, afternoon all. I'm going to do some myth busting while I'm out for a wander on the treadmill. So the first one is, women get bulky from lifting. No, they don't. No, they don't. You can gain better shape through the musculature and body fat reduction due to having a healthy lifestyle, good diet, and lifting. Now, unless you're doing TRT, steroids, women, you're not going to get bulky. You can still put on size, absolutely, by being a calorie surplus and ultimately eating enough protein, carbohydrates and fats that help you build the muscle accordingly. But you're still going to struggle to put on any massive size to really look bulky. You can by all means change shape, but even I, as a man with testosterone in my system, struggle to put on a huge amount of bulk without being in a huge calorie surplus. So please don't worry about lifting, because women, it's absolutely fine. You won't get bulky. Right, we're going to look at myth number 2, which is more reps mean more definition. No, it doesn't. Calorie deficit helps reduce body fat, and lower body fat means you will have more definition, as long as you train in a progressively overloaded way. So every session, you might be dictating the time and attention. You might even look at upping the weight, pushing the weight to the point where you get to almost failure in each set. So please don't think that you've got to bosh out 20, 25, 30, 40, 50 reps just to get more definition. All you're doing is overloading the muscle slightly, but you're just taking it to fatigue and taking your heart rate up. Which, what you want to be doing is engaging in progressive overload through the 8 to 12 rep range, maybe even 5 to 8 rep range, and getting your calorie intake on point in accordance with your goal. If more definition is your goal, then you've got to get in that calorie deficit to make sure your body fat reduces, and then you can see your muscles pop. Hopefully that bust that myth. And myth number 3, and that is you've got to train chest and back separately. You don't have to, but it does work. It has absolutely some merit to build some significant muscle. But if you're strapped for time, maybe it's you can only get to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. Doing a push-pull session is really a really good way of building some muscle and cramming things into one session. So you've got agonist and antagonistic muscles. So it's just where they're working opposites. Whereas if you're working your chest, your back is stabilizing. You're stabilizing the shoulder joint. And vice versa, the back is working, the chest is stabilizing the shoulder joint. And what you've got to remember is, with a push and a pull, you're still manipulating the shoulder blades. Here you're protracting, here you're retracting. When you're doing a pull, you're retracting the shoulder blade. When you're doing a push, you're protracting. So you're pushing out like that, you're squeezing, pulling shoulders in. That is, you're pulling shoulders back. So if you're throwing them in the same session, you're going to get some significant gains anyway, because the muscles are going to be primed from working the opposites. So if you, say, did an incline bench press, it'd be a really cool way to do the opposite. Do a lat pull down, or a pull up, or a straight arm pull down even. If you're doing a normal bench press, do the polar opposite, do a bent over row, or just a TRX row. You can make significant gains from doing it. So hopefully that's helped you with 3 upper body myths today. Now, if you've got any more myths you'd like busting, or just have a general debate about anything regarding fitness, hell, even how rubbish we are at cricket here in the gym, drop us a comment, subscribe, like, share this page, share this video, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to help you a little bit. God, I'm really rubbish at cardio, even walking.